Oh! Oh. Oh. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh. Wait. Boop. Alright. Why can't I move me? Why can't I move me? Here I am. Alright. Let me just do some math. Alright, we should be good. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna be. Alright, I'm not doing anything. Okay. Today. I'm streaming back to back because I got a bunch of games from the Steam Summer Sale, and I've had a couple games on my backlog. This one, which we're gonna play the sequel first. I didn't even know I had a sequel. Is first we're gonna be playing Milk Inside a Bag of Milk Inside a Bag of Milk. Am I correct? Is that the whole title? Milk Inside a Bag of Milk Inside a Bag of Milk. And then after that, Milk Outside a Bag of Milk Outside a Bag of Milk Outside a Bag of Milk. Milk Outside a Bag of Milk Outside a Bag of Milk. That's it. I added an extra outside of milk. I don't know what these games are about. I just know that I've seen enough about them to know that they are interesting. This first game, I think both games have my favorite word in their texturing, so probably gonna see more. I just got crazy tinnitus in my right ear. Anyway, let us begin with Milk Inside a Bag of Milk inside. Okay, Milk Inside a Bag of Milk Inside a Bag of Milk. I don't know what this game is about. Oh, F. There you go. Improved? Original? I need my light's not on. My light's not on. I can't see my face. Oh! Wrong fucking slide. Oh, orange. Ah, good. Yeah, get a little orange in there. We gotta get it. Orange looks ugly. White balance it. You know what? We're gonna balance it on these. Yeah. Hold on. Fuck. Alright, who cares? That's good. I'm assuming this game is originally Russian. So we're just gonna go English improved. Missing Calm. Is there audio? Yes. Nikita Kryukov. F is window full screen, V is audio volume. Oh, okay. That like toggles it between different. Help me buy milk. Okay.
Write down your name.
I didn't expect Microsoft Sam. Shit. What's my name? My name is James.
I walk down the road to the store and rehearse my speech.
I didn't expect Microsoft Sam TTS. I don't know what year this game came out. I probably should have checked. Am I? Let me squeeze myself down a peg. There's nothing on the top right, so. I walk down the road to my store and rehearse my speech.
It's been so long since I've been out of the house that I completely forgot what words to say when entering a store. I'm going to the store.
Who are you talking to?
Who are you talking to? Shut up and who are you? Shut up. Who are you?
Music's already unsettling.
Who are you talking to?
Who are you talking to?
I'm imagining as if I were a character in a game. What if it helps me gather my thoughts? What game?
It's a good good question.
Well,
right?
you know. There are games where you can see the character's thoughts. Right on the screen, you know.
Yeah, I would know all about that. Considering
So I
playing.
thought, if someone is reading my mind, I need to be very focused so I don't blurt out too much. Haha. I take a deep breath of air. Hello, can I? Crap, I forgot. 19th attempt, and I'm failing again. I bite my lip in frustration.
19th.
So, once again. Hello, can I get? Wow,
4.
thank you, I'm trying my best.
I think this time the L sound was longer than
I think
usual.
this time the L sound was longer than usual.
What hell?
Do you think that's it? Who knows? Hello, can I?
Hello.
Ugh, I wish I hadn't said anything.
Haha, loser.
H, don't worry. Don't worry.
I'm the character, right? This is me? This is me having a conversation with myself?
Don't worry.
I relate
Don't
to this
worry.
heavily because I talk to myself all the time. I'm kind of doing it right now. Don't
Okay. By the way, you've been walking with your left foot on the pavement and your right foot on the grass for a full minute now.
worry. Yeah, this is definitely like for the thoughts. Like they said.
W what?
What? It's not that
My right
crazy.
foot is frozen in the air. H how much? 50 steps on the pavement and 51 in the grass.
This seems like someone with OCD because I'm gonna be honest, I would not know how many steps I've been on.
You have to undo the previous step.
I don't think you do.
He. H how do you imagine that? It's not the first time this has happened. You've been taught the right way, haven't you? You're so stupid. You've been taught the right way.
These both feel mean. These both feel mean. These both feel mean. I'm gonna go with.
You've been. I don't remember. I'm ready to burst into tears.
Oh.
Ugh, here we go again.
Oh, this is like depression, but this is sad.
So. Step 1, take a step back to get your foot exactly in your own footprint. Wait a minute. What do you mean step 1? What then?
Big drink. What then?
But it's already the 52nd. Or wait, I'm going backwards, so then it's the 50th? It doesn't add up.
I mean, you can't undo a step like that. So, like, logistically, you can't really do anything there. You know what I mean? If we're gonna be worrying about our steps.
Okay. Step 50, take a step back to get your foot exactly in your own footprint. Could you rephrase it just a little bit? You can't just repeat a phrase without changing at least one word. People don't talk like that.
People talk like that all the time.
You're hopeless.
Damn.
You make it sound like it's my fault. The store closes in an hour, so you will be very, very guilty if you don't buy milk.
Yeah, we need to get milk.
Damn, really?
That's what I was told.
Well, are you ready? Hell yes. I carefully move my foot backward, looking carefully into the dense grass. As I enter the store, I turn to the first person I see. Hello, can I? Oh,
Oh, that's all. That's all you have to say. Weird indent in the wall.
excuse me, what? Oh,
Oh,
excuse me, what? Oh, excuse me, what? Oh,
no, nothing.
excuse me, what? Oh, excuse
The
me,
text is getting
what?
bigger.
Oh. You shouldn't have done that.
What did I do?
He's obviously not going to change his lines. You run the risk of ending up in an endless loop.
What?
Excuse me. Oh. 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 What? Oh.
What is he trying to tell me?
He's trying to scare me.
He's trying to tell me my
But
what?
how does he know that I'm terrified by the letter? What's so scary? I have a frightening image when I picture it in my head. I can show you. Explaining won't be enough, but keep in mind that it'll cost me a dozen nerve cells.
That is unsettling.
Something like that. So, I'll just continue to ignore his question.
Oh.
What? Oh. What? Oh. What? Oh. WHAT? Oh.
What?
I gather all my will into a fist. Oh. Oh.
Oh.
My interlocutor shook and crawled away.
I got an achievement. It's on the top right, of course. It says "Oh." It's just absolutely stupid that. It just sometimes it's the bottom right, sometimes it's the top right. Whatever. My interlocutor shook and crawled away. Interlocutor is. I've only seen this phrase used one other time in my life, and that was during this game that's called the. What is it called? The fallacy quiz or some shit, and it quizzes you about logical fallacies. And this is supposed to be like someone you're having a debate with. So.
You just repeated after him. And it worked. Do it more often.
Did you repeat after him? He said, "Oh." Did you say "Oh"? I guess you did.
Wait. I said he crawled away. Did he really crawl away? I mean, I didn't even look in his direction. When exactly did you say that?
I don't know what's happening.
Just now. Personally, I didn't hear it.
Yeah, I know. I didn't hear you say anything about.
You're just trying to distract me. But I know that my words were shown on the screen.
They weren't. But okay.
I'm standing by
Run
the
the
shelves.
Run the clip.
On the rack there are bags of milk. We
Milk?
both stand. And the milk lies. Or maybe.
No, I think it's just milk.
Hey,
Slow down.
hey, slow down. Do you even remember why you're here?
Yeah, to get milk.
To buy milk.
Simple as that.
So buy it.
Buy it.
Right here? What do
Right
you
here in
expect
front
me
of
to say?
everyone. Buy the milk.
I guess something like not here.
What?
Not here. Take the bag and go to the cash register.
Put the milk inside the bag of milk?
Not. I guess the first sentence.
Huh?
And you, as if out of spite, didn't pause before the second one. You want to rob me of my little victories?
It's like a...
I sigh and reach out to take the milk. Or rather, the bag with the milk inside.
I have no idea. Rather the bag with the milk inside.
Or rather, a bag of milk inside a bag. Or rather, a bag of milk inside a bag of milk.
Well, it's not really a bag of milk inside a bag of milk, because a bag of milk inside a bag of milk would be a bag. So you have the first layer is the bag, and then you have the milk, right? And a bag of milk inside a bag of milk. So would the milk in question be just in the bag and not in a carton? If we're doing it like that, then yes, you could. Where you have the outer, so layer 1 is a bag, layer 2 is milk, and layer 3 is another bag, and then layer 4 is milk. It's like a shrinking kind of deal.
Or rather,
Oh no.
a bag of milk inside a bag of milk inside a bag.
Okay, now we're adding another bag, so we're adding a 5th layer, so there's another bag.
Or rather, a bag of milk inside a bag of milk inside.
Okay, yeah.
15 minutes before the store closes, hurry up.
Well, they're not gonna kick you out. You're already there. They're gonna be like, hey, buy what you need to buy and get the fuck out.
I remembered what these games are called. Visual novels.
Is that what this...
And by the way, the numbers are written there in full, with letters. Are visual novels worse than books? But there the authors are not lazy, so don't get lazy, either. Wait, I thought only your thoughts were visible on the screen.
What are we talking about?
Not anymore, so watch your mouth. Hee hee.
What thoughts? Wow, what's...
Ahem. Anyway. Anyway, you heard me. Hurry up, or you'll get it at home again.
What the hell does that mean?
I'm on my way.
Is that like a self-harm thing? That's fucked up.
Hello, see can I get some milk, please? You have it? H.
Yeah, I
Give. I put a weighty bag on the register. Of course, not just the bag, but the milk, too.
Well, the milk inside, a bag of milk inside.
Can I have it, please? No. Please. No. But please. Mom will throw me out of the window if I get back without milk.
What the fuck?
No. But, why not? Give more. But I don't have anything else. Hey. What? You are pathetic. They hate you. Pay for.
These aren't true.
You are pay for the milk.
You're just overthinking it. Pay for the milk.
Haha, really? What would I do without you? I take a crumpled bill out of my pocket and hand it to the cashier. He starts to carefully examine it.
With his bulging fucking eyes.
It took about 2 days before he nodded contentedly and put it in the cash register.
I've been here for a while if that took 2 days.
Thank you, goodbye.
Oh, good.
I walk down a familiar street past a gas station.
That wasn't so bad.
A bag of milk unpleasantly tugs at my hand, reminding me of the days when I was in physical therapy. By the way, they gave me a bag at the checkout, so now I'm carrying a bag of milk in another bag.
Okay, so now it's just a bag of milk inside a bag. So layer 1 is the bag, layer 2 is another bag, and layer 3 is the milk.
Don't think anything of it. I just love the pyramidal structure of verbal constructions.
Oh, okay. I mean, who doesn't, right? That's an interesting thing to get a...
The gas station is getting closer.
How are you feeling?
Thank you for your interest. I feel like a mile-long bar of ice cream.
Is that good? Now,
what is that supposed to mean? As if I'd tell you.
Alright, thank you.
But I'm really interested.
I am interested.
Well, look. The ratio of water to milk in the volume of air occupied by me is about 30 to 1.
The ratio of water to milk in the volume of air occupied by me is about 30 to 1.
And yet, ice cream is not the best. Unless you want to drink more than eat. Anyway, the road from the store to the gas station is a stick, and the road from the gas station to home is ice cream. During today's walk, my body has been to every part of this path. Simple math. I see. I feel movement under my feet. Asphalt grains, petrol stains. I'm trying to keep my balance. And how do people move over something as uneven as the city plane? Gently, heel, toe. I count in my mind every meter of the path I walk, I even close my eyes for more concentration. Hey. H. I unconsciously take a sharp step to the side. At the same moment, a huge bear rushes past me with a wild screech.
A bear?
Hey, I'm walking here.
Oh.
I cast a reproachful glance at the swiftly departing giant.
Not a literal bear, just a guy.
Its red eyes, in turn, look at me with mockery.
Unless it was you that said that.
Did you see that? How brazen. It was a... Oh really? Although, if you think about it, are there bears with eyes on the back of their heads?
Maybe?
You could have died. Come on. Are you saying someone would seriously want to kill an innocent girl carrying a bag of milk? The world is a cruel... You're sick.
I don't want to say this stuff, man.
I'm not in the world you're talking about.
I'm not in the world you're talking about. That's a very hopeful and very optimistic way of looking at things.
My journey continues. If you think about it, the road from the store has one interesting property: it adjusts to me in the most bizarre ways. When I am in a hurry, all the traffic lights turn off helpfully. When I feel like crying, a cloud appears over me and pours rain streams that hide my tears.
That feels like a confirmation bias.
Right now I can feel a cloud slowly gathering over the top of my head.
Aww.
I'm sad.
Why?
Are you sure this is really happening?
It's a good question to ask.
What else could it be?
I
Has it ever occurred to you that it's all just in your head?
I don't want to say this because it's like, I mean, it's like, I don't know, it's true, but at the same time, it feels weird to say, you know, it's like, oh, it's all in your head, man, just, like, ignore it, lol, it's not that easy. I'm not gonna say that.
You know what?
What?
Since I'm a character in a visual novel, I want to talk to whoever is reading this right now.
That's me. Yeah?
If you it could hurt your recovery.
Recovery? I don't think it
If
could.
you say so.
If you
I
say
forcefully squeeze my head with my hands and place a thought block. Out of the corner of my eye I notice a small bench, the perfect place for cliched visual novel monologues. I move closer, place a noticeably weighted bag of milk next to it, and raise my head to the sky.
This is so fucking confusing.
Listen.
I'm listening.
I'm a little embarrassed, haha.
Okay.
I realize that I'm going crazy. The medications are becoming less and less effective, so ultimately, things will happen painlessly, I hope.
Oh.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Oh. I can type. Yes. And it's sad, but yes, I know.
Really? I must be nothing like the model protagonist at all, huh?
I mean, that's not exactly.
To be honest, I haven't read many visual novels.
No, neither have I.
Sometimes I regret it, because now it costs me a lot of effort just to distinguish between letters and words. By the way,
Yeah?
if you don't mind, I'd rather not name my diagnoses. Let at least you be the one who sees me for who I am.
That's actually kind of beautiful in a way. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people kind of let their, you know, their problems define them. When it's better to just see them as they are.
Even though I made you up, don't take that away from me, okay?
Oh,
Don't ask me for too much.
I never have.
How stupid does this all seem? From the very beginning you've been following me, reading my delusional thoughts, hearing my silly conversations. I must seem crazy and weird to you. Haha.
The thing is, it's like kind of weirdly relatable.
What is it like to see the world through my eyes? Ever since, something happened, all I see is red. Red blood, everywhere. No, don't worry about me, I got used to it a long time ago. Admittedly, I'd even forgotten what other colors look like. Come on, haha. Those monsters from the store, they didn't scare me at all. After all, I know they won't hurt me.
That's
Sometimes I think that they themselves are afraid of me. Can you imagine that? By the way, if you want to ask me what happened, please, don't.
good. Typically you don't.
Promise.
I won't.
Really? Of course, you couldn't help but ask.
That's not what I said.
In the end, I'm just talking to myself. Sooner or later I would have
This
brought
is-
it up.
Technically true. I get the thought process 100% here because like I've kind of had weird thought processes and stuff. This is really weird because it's like I do talk to myself a lot, and I am right now, but it's being recorded. It's incredibly strange. This is an incredibly strange experience. This is kind of like not exactly. I'm gonna be 100% honest. Not exactly. I don't have you know, very many thoughts like that. I'm not that much of a pessimist myself, but you know, I don't have any kind of anxiety. But I do have kind of thought chains like this, where things, you know, I kind of end up being weirdly meta and talking about how I'm talking about myself again, kind of like how I'm doing right now, but not, you know. Anyway. So
you're really that interested in what happened to me?
It seems like you're interested in what happened to yourself. Again, I'm not real. If you want to bring it up, go ahead.
I won't waste time.
Okay.
What do you see?
Red.
Anyway, this is my dad.
Wow.
Some
Stunning
of his
image.
parts, at least.
Oh.
We do have a very difficult family. But despite all the problems, I never would have thought. Sorry, I shouldn't have raised my voice. Anyway, he jumped out the window and died.
Jesus. Yeah, that's.
This is my last memory. Then, a long gap.
Can't say I've had trauma like that.
Strange, very strange. Today is the first time I've ever been able to buy something in a store without a major incident. Of course, the medicine helped me, however. I think it's more your merit. I kept thinking, we mustn't screw up in front of the reader, or oh my god, what will he think? Haha.
How'd you know?
I don't know why I decided to become a visual novel character for the sake of going to the store today, but it clearly paid off.
I mean, if it works.
Thank you.
No problem.
By the way, it seems to me that there are some boundaries in our communication.
Seems like it.
That's how I like it. Ha.
The boredom went away.
And yet, I've been so sad lately. I've been thinking more and more about what my life has become. Ever since my dad.
Oh, this is just
Well, you know. Day after day, it's the same thing. I've tried so many medications that I hardly feel any difference between them anymore. As long as they help keep me on my feet, I'm happy, haha. But you know what? Today is a special day, because I have you. There's so much I want to tell you, you can't even IMA. That was very rude of you.
What? No.
Oh no. I'm not going to pressure you. I'm just advising you to go home. I understand. Well, dear reader, shall we go?
Seems like it.
When I get to my floor, I hang over the railing.
What the fuck? Is this a well? No.
Repeating this action every day, like a ritual, I stopped being afraid of heights altogether.
Oh no, don't do that.
A few minutes ago, the effects of the medicine finally wore off, so I just enjoy the blissful silence. When I am under the influence of drugs, terrible and unpleasant melodies sound in my head. Mixing with the sounds of the world around me, they create a terrible dissonance in my head.
What?
I turn
What am I
around
supposed to
and
say?
go to my apartment.
Okay, I guess that's one way to. I mean, I guess seeing that happen would give you a pretty big fear of heights, but I guess that's one way of. That's scary. Eek.
Did you bring the milk?
Is this Mama? Yes, Mama.
Hi, Mom.
Hey, Mom.
Did you bring the
Give me your
milk?
soulless eyes. Yes, Mama.
Yes, Mom. Did your new medicine help?
Oh, it's fucked up. She didn't even send that bed.
Yes, Mom. Go to bed. Yes, Mom.
Seems like that was the game. Does it just repeat?
Write down your name.
Okay, it does just repeat. Let me check. Huh. Wowie. Wowie, 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 wowie. Okay. There's one achievement called Not This Time. I'm not sure what it is, but maybe you'll try to go for it. Maybe it's if you pick the rude options. I don't know. Let's try again, I guess. This time I'm Real. That's my name. My name's Real.
I walk down the road to. It's been.
Alright, I'm just gonna pick the bad
Hey,
one.
aren't you supposed to help me?
Eek.
I take a deep breath of air. Hello. Crap, 19th. So, hello. Do you think that?
I'm just gonna skip through it. I'm gonna call myself a loser. Or call you a loser. I don't know, I'm not you. But I'm your inner thoughts, but I'm not you, but I'm your inner thoughts, but I'm not you. I don't know.
Don't insult me. My I'm ugh. Here. Step. Wait. But okay. Could you can't. You make. You will. Damn. Hell. I carefully move. As I enter the. Hello.
Oh.
Oh. Excuse. Oh.
So yeah,
he's trying.
I guess
what's so? I have
again,
a frightening.
I
can show
relate
you.
To 100% of this, I can relate to the weird talking to yourself thing. And I guess I get why you were scared of the O, maybe.
Something. So what? Oh.
Kind of relates to the well,
what?
maybe, but I don't know.
Oh.
But seeing your father's
my
dead
interlocutor
body
should.
after he
You just repeat.
jumped.
Wait. When exactly did you say that?
Or jumped out of a window. Can't speak. I had fucked you up.
Just now.
Pretty bad.
I'm stand. We both.
Okay, I clicked. You're getting on my nerves for that.
Looks like real doesn't help me at all.
That's my name.
I guess I'll try something else next time. Write down your name.
And it just resets. Wow, okay. So you can... I'm assuming that's just after enough bad options it does that. Well, I imagine there's a bunch of different little quirks with picking different options, but I have a couple of other things I would like to...
8, 1, 2, 3, 7.
If you're wondering what that is, there's a... I hit escape and there's a quick save menu.
9. Yes.
Okay. Well, that was milk inside a bag of milk inside a bag of milk. That was the first game. The second one is called Milk Outside a Bag of Milk Outside a Bag of Milk. This one... Okay, first of all, I want to see what the years these came out in. Okay, so this came out in 2020. People said this is a 1 hour experience. How? I played for 30 minutes and it was... I mean, yeah, it was good. But I got all the things. I don't know. It probably, if you want to go through all the stuff. Anyway. So the first game came out in 2020. This one came out in 2021. We're gonna see more. With milk outside a bag of milk outside a bag of milk. But yeah, I couldn't relate to everything going on with that game. But yeah. I can relate to some of it. Eventually, the whole meta kind of talking to yourself thing, I can relate to that. But yeah, we're not gonna be playing milk outside a bag of milk outside a bag of milk. This is what I was gonna play originally before I realized I had a sequel, which was that. This game is a little longer. It looks the exact same. No, oh, okay. What the hell? English. This game contains flashing images and touches on heavy topics. Take care. Okay. So it's going to be a lot more serious, I imagine. Last one was kind of, pretty ethereal. Escape save menu. Whoa. It's also really loud. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. I can't adjust the volume anymore, so. store is closing soon. This is, I'm assuming, the beginning. What we just played. I'm pretty sure that literally just says milk versus milk. In Russia. This is... it won't take much time. Do you see? It's a little animated. I didn't know this. It's a huge jump. Are you sure? Anyway, it's... that was an expert from that. Something the vibe reminds me of Night in the Woods, which is... not the same. Uh-oh. Holy shit. Okay, milk outside a bag of milk outside a bag of milk. That was a very good little animated intro. That was very cool. I'm assuming that was just a summary of the first game. Cool. Alright. Yeah. Milk outside a bag of milk outside a bag of milk. I unfortunately cannot adjust the setting. And by that I mean the audio. So if it's a little loud at times, I'm very sorry. Whoa, okay, this got like a huge bump. I'm walking to my room, trying not to look around. I get to narrate this time. Playful shadows dance around me here and there. They dash all over the walls and the ceiling. One of those shadows whizzes past me, touching my face ever so slightly. I smile and continue walking, paying it no mind. Fuck my neck. Sometimes it's so easy to lose self-control and track of time, spinning in a joyful dance. But I'm in a bit of a hurry here. Mom told me to go to bed. Oh, this is directly after. I assume. I walk past the kitchen on my way to the room. The door is shut, but I can still feel the chilling air coming from the other side. My first thought is that there's a living corpse blowing into the keyhole, laughing mockingly. Aha, that's so silly. I'm absolutely sure we have no corpses in our kitchen. I know for sure that we've never had any corpses in our kitchen. I'm absolutely sure that... assuming that would go into I break into a run and dash toward the closed door. The shadows intensify their chaotic dance. Are they trying to stop me or calm me down? I don't know. Doesn't matter right now. Don't you get it? I wave my hands around as I run, trying to chase away my annoying pursuers. But then I suddenly realize that I won't be able to stop in time. Like I no other choice but to break the door now. If there's somebody inside, I'll surely scare them to death. But wait, how can I scare someone to death who's already dead? What if it actually revives them? No, I don't want that. What do I do? I couldn't fully complete my thought when my shoulder hit the door and it flew open. As I expected, there was no living corpse inside, but there was a bag of milk I brought today, sitting right in the middle of the table, watching me with its unblinking eyes. I stare back. Nothing happened. Is this the bag of milk? Although, what exactly did I expect? Gratitude? Have I done something that warranted it? A bag of milk probably doesn't care whether it's on the shelf at a store or on the table in my mom's kitchen. You're looking around, I like that. On the other hand, nobody would drink milk inside the store, which means I took it from the safest place in the world and the scary end. I'm so sorry, you poor thing. Again, I also, by the way, this game has. I'm gonna lower the volume. This is loud. Oh my god, it's so loud. This game has really good dithering compared to the first one. The first one really didn't have much of anything. But this game, especially this. If I hit F1, which is my, yeah. By the way, it's the O. It looks like the O. Is it actually moving? It is. It's zooming in. Very slowly it's zooming in. Let's stop that. Alright, anyway. I can relate to this a little bit. Kind of, what's the word? This typically relates to furries, and I don't think it's the right word, but I think it is also the right word. Anthropomorphizing, or whatever the fuck you pronounce that word. Like objects. I don't know what the actual word is called. There's a word, but I think it's anthropomorphous. I don't know the fucking word. I don't know if that's correct. Anyway, thinking of little objects as like things with thought. I've done this sometimes, and yeah, sometimes you do. Sometimes I do get sad. I turn away in shame and leave the room in a hurry. I only bring others trouble. I walk toward my room through a narrow corridor. I meet a familiar formless creature at the door. It looks at me in my clutches and starts slipping into reach of my body like a hundred down. I look away for 1 second and there was a... Oh, I see. I'm not struggling. I know it's useless. I just stay silent and endure his tight grip that stops me from moving. I lowered the volume and it's still loud as fuck. There it is. After snipping me from head to toe, the creature pulled out its ugly paws bearing a single claw, thin and sharp like a blade. Again. I stare questioningly into the monster's bottomless eye sockets. It looks like your mom. The creature squeezes my hand until my veins start bulging and I keep staring into the black cavities with its eyes being burned. I promised so many times. Stay put. Oh god, the moment it says that it pierces in my arm. I don't feel anything other than the barely discernible crawling under my skin with the ring of its tightly sprung sinews. But then the claw injects its venom in. It hurts. A white veil appears in front of my eyes, my fingers cramp and I start twitching frantically. I lose control of my body and slowly slide to the floor just like last time. But why do I feel so hot? I feel my blood boiling up. Strong shivers run through my body, paralyzing every single cell, while my vein and arteries heat up, almost bursting from pressure. I try screaming, but instead of producing words, I vomit thick, milky foam. Oh my goodness. The creature notices it and throws itself at me in anger, grabbing me by my throat and keep the poisonous claws away. Kill me, kill me. Hysterical screams resound through the corridor, and a fit of madness, the creature starts scratching at my neck. Bright splashes fly everywhere, hitting the walls with a loud sound. I try to interpret where every drop fell in my memory so I can gather them all later. I need to remember. I need a new wave of pain washes over me. Everything turns pitch black in an instant. I don't like that visual. Say it. I'll never drink milk ever again. I say it. I'll never drink milk ever again. Say it again. I'll never drink milk ever again. I'll never drink milk ever again. Seems fucked up. The fuck was that? Oh. Oh. Look at that dithering. I'm finally into my room. I'm tired of all this fuss. This is, by the way, the game opened up. There's nothing in the top left, for now. If I move, then there will be. Started out of all this fuss. Thankfully, I still feel comfy and warm in my room. Even the weird sounds coming from the outside don't make me anxious at all. Mom told me to go to bed, so I need to perform all the needed preparations. I washed my face, and now I'm standing in front of a mirror with a toothbrush in my mouth. Like my reflection shows absolutely no desire to sleep. Yeah, I get how you feel. And there's a time when the last minutes before I sleep are my favorite time of the day. I love anticipating... What the fuck was that? I loved anticipating the inevitable moment when the reality and the dream world clash. I woke up for that moment's sake, lived through the day for it. My biggest dream was to sleep all day. It had been so cool, but the dreams always slowly but surely slipped away. As if somebody fished them out of my head, one after another, until nothing was left. And now I have to sleep again, even though I don't feel any need for it. That is very sad. Oh, there's all the pills. After finishing with my face, I usually reach out for my pills. It's funny, but I have no idea how they work separately since I always swallow them as a bunch without thinking. Now I want to have a better look at it, to twirl it between my fingers, to chew on it. I'd do anything to stall for just a little bit more time. A smooth, protruded red capsule is looking at me. It's covered in a murky, semi-transparent film, but I still can discern its contents. So what do we have inside you? I gently press on the capsule from both sides, and to my surprise, it turns out to be soft and squishy. I press harder and the capsule pops. Sticky, bright red liquid pours out. Filthy filth. Pill flash straight to the waste bin and I start rigorously washing my hands. There's no way I'm drinking that. Next was a flat pill of the same blood red color. There were some letters printed on it. Oh, I get it. This is the medicine that makes me really sleepy. But it's not the type of sleep I want. That's not it at all. It's fake. No, 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 no. I don't even want to look at it. The pill flies into the waste bin as well. The next half an hour goes by in a similar fashion. I study every pill from all sides and then I find a reason not to swallow it. I invent my own medicine instead and enjoy swallowing them one after another, letting myself drown in their healing effects. Hey, my neck doesn't hurt anymore. I wish I could relate. Ah, fuck. This is man, this existence kind of sucks. This is sad. Hey, my hand doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my head doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my heart doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my stomach doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my eyes don't hurt anymore. How come I didn't think of this earlier? This is so simple. I need to brag about it to someone right away. But not to my mom. She'll just scold me. And she's sure I'm already sleeping anyway. I don't want to disturb her without reason. I'll think of something myself. Besides, I just really want some small talk. I wonder who's going to be my conversation partner. Is this where I got to put in my name? Again? Or no? Hey! Oh, that is me. Hi! Wowee. You want to know what? It's a messy room? Oh my god, it's like an actual visual novel. Hey, I mean, this room's kind of messy, but it's a bit of a vibe, you know? I kind of fuck with it. Hey, long time no see. It hasn't even been an hour, dummy. They were supposed to be once per day. Yeah, it hasn't even been an hour. Yeah, technically, right? Like, what was the difference? The difference was you sat on a bench, and then you went into your house, right? That's when we last talked. The thing, you went into your house, talked to your mom, put the bag of milk away, had a weird hallucination or some kind of thought about a monster, which gave me really weird stuff about my xenophobia. Anyway, it hasn't even been an hour. Dummy. Ah, shit. There you go, bullying me again. It was platonic. It was supposed to be playful. It was supposed to be playful. Aren't you even a little bit happy? Not even the slightest bit? I'm pretty exhausted after today. Oh, I guess you are too. That's not true. You need to go to bed. No! You've been in control for way too long already. It's my turn, alright? I'll just stay silent until the medicine's effect wear off. How about that? Hey, you can't do that. You need to do your best to make me feel better. And I like one of your medicines. That's exactly what I'm doing. What a bully. Actually, why am I even worried about this? In reality, I don't need you at all. I'm so energetic and I feel great because I can do anything. And you can only watch and agonize over your uselessness. That's true. I can imagine how angry you are right now. What made you so happy all of a sudden? And why would I be sad? Remember yourself a couple hours ago? I don't want to say this. This is mean. I don't want to remind them of this. I don't want to remind her of this. This is bad. I don't know what you mean. Stop lying. I still don't understand. Whatever, unlike you, I won't forget that pathetic, snotty girl for a long time. She just whines and whines all the time. Don't even try ruining my mood. I just want to have fun while we're together, alright? So you're the one calling the shots now. Yeah. Well, let's see how long you can last. We'll see, yeah. I'm really that pathetic. Say something. I could feel tears streaming down my cheeks, hanging from my chin, and then falling on my clothes, burning holes. Oh, this is so fucking sad. Don't be sad. Hey, at least I tried. Go wash your face, then we'll decide what to do with you. That's fucking weird. Staring at my reflection, trying not to be distracted by the sneering looks of the walls, trying not to drown in their giggling. But then in the mirror also shows me a creepy smile. But then me in the mirror also shows me a creepy smile, bares her teeth at me. I shut my eyes, but that doesn't help. It wouldn't help even if I sunk to the floor. I start counting in my mind: 2 squared, 2 by 2 squared, 2 by 2 squared, a square squared, a square pyramid squared, a pyramidal structure's cubed, a pyramidal structure hypercubed. I feel bad. My head is splitting apart now. I wanted to apologize. Sorry for being rude. not my fault. It's not your fault. It's never your fault. Fine, you can keep blaming yourself, but don't do it. I thought I'd be able to. I was almost ready to. I'm sure it'd be at the chamber. After all, I was able to buy milk. I doubt about the challenge anyways. Is that why you threw away the medicine? It's a stupid decision, right? I'm gonna be honest. This is what I would say. Whatever it was your decision. I would say this. Does it even matter? Yes. No. And what do you think? I can't be sure about it. You don't take me seriously anyway. Then why do you do that? I feel like I'd be able to fight on my own. Fight it on my own. It's true the pain subsided for a bit, but at that it's true the pain subsided for a bit at that time, but now I feel it triple in force. Is this much louder than me, by the way? It's very loud. I didn't consider that. I have no idea how the audio levels are. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit because I'm looking at it on my end and it's loud. I can barely hear myself. Okay. I'm gonna also I can't make me physically louder, so this is gonna have to do for now. It hurts so bad. Just think you're missing. I don't want to say this but it's for your best. But at the same time, I don't want to stop talking to you because I'm clearly your coping mechanism. You know what to do. Dejected, I reach for the shelf with my medicine. I swallow the pills one after another, chasing away the unpleasant visions that keep floating up in my memory. And yet my mind still draws a terrifying picture. Lumps of coagulated blood and transparent coating travel down my esophagus, scratching its soft walls, leaving behind furrows. I shake my head violently. I don't care if it makes me feel dizzy or worsens my pain. I just want to think about something. I just don't want to think about something so repulsive. Still haven't changed. What do you mean? You're afraid of being alone. This worries you much more than pain. Yeah, I guess. I toss the last pill into the air and catch it with my mouth. Look at that dithering. Sorry. I lie on the floor. I look at the ceiling. I can clearly hear water running in the metal pipes up there. I hear the cracking of concrete blocks that will someday surely fall on my head. But I'm not afraid of that at all. I can't imagine my death coming from above. Rather, it's rearing its claws from somewhere below, waiting for me to lose focus. I don't want to be like so sad, but this is so sad. Covering the mouth, by the way, I feel like that's symbolic. Do you want to talk about it? No, I've had enough of talking. Okay. Then good night. What do you want then? I just want to lay down for a bit. Okay. I mean, this is a hopeful thought, right? I don't know, but at the same time, I feel like I don't want to. I feel like this is gonna lead into a line of like, it's not today, but what if it's tomorrow? But what if tomorrow? What if it's not? What if not tomorrow? But then what if the day after? I don't want to go in. I don't want to go in that line. Seems like she's already thinking about enough fucked up shit. I carefully extract thoughts that are yet to be fully formed over my head and lay them on the ceiling in orderly rows. Now it's my corkboard. In hopes of seeing the whole picture, I switch them from one place to another, pile them on top of each other, scatter them around. In the end, I throw them off with my hand, annoyed, and start over. I can't do it. You can always imagine your thoughts as something small and swarming, like cockroaches. I don't think this is a good thought. Ew, I hate cockroaches. Can I make them fireflies? I don't mind either way. Whatever makes them easier to sort. Aww. I didn't even have time to blink before my thoughts. They're fireflies now. Start whirling all over the ceiling of their own accord, forming whimsical patterns. I can only observe them and wait for the right moment. It's just that moment doesn't come. The mocking sounds of flapping wings coming from the ceiling make me start losing my patience. Enough! I hate you! That didn't seem to help, unfortunately. I spring to my feet and scream at the top of my lungs. The fireflies scatter. Good job. Now start over. No way. Unstable behavior makes you look bad. Oh, what does this mean to say? I don't give a damn. Well, that's good. So that doesn't bother you? Should it? I'm gonna say no. Because, I mean, there's a reason for that behavior. So, or maybe, I mean, even if there wasn't a reason, I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna go no. A lot of people act like this. That's a great answer. That's also true. Really? There's nothing shameful about snapping at someone if you have a reason for that. You did have a reason, didn't you? You'll surely get better, believe me. And now start over. I feel like I'm your therapist. I mean, I am your thoughts. So, I crick my neck. You're at it again. What do you mean? Never mind. And I've changed my mind anyway. Please don't stay silent for this long anymore. I'm having a hard time without your help. Fine. I raise my eyes to look at the ceiling once more. Sadly, all my fireflies seem to be hiding somewhere. I need to find them. Forget about them and go to bed. I mean, you didn't like the fireflies before, right? I don't want to keep pushing to go to bed again. I've said that you're not tired. I glance around the room. There are too many places for a creature as small as a firefly to hide in. They could be anywhere. Suddenly, I hear a deafening rumble. The clock just hit midnight. It's so late already, but I can't go to bed right now. Will you help me? Please tell me you will help me. Come on, stop bullying me. You promised to talk to me. What were you thinking while lying on the floor? What do you mean? You should know it better than anyone else. That's the thing. I have no idea. This is weird. Will you tell me? What in the flying... I roll my sleeves and start rubbing my eyes intensely. They are so itchy. Why are you crying? Why are you crying? My eyes are itchy. Oh, God. Did you drink milk? Did he drink milk? Wait, who's he? Who's he? Did you drink milk? I wonder if I tear out all my eyelashes, one after another, will my eyes stop itching? I wonder if I tear out all my eyelashes, one after another, all my eyelashes, one after another, if I tear out all my eyelashes, one after another. What have you done? I need to gather the glass, and then I need to have a bath, and then drink some. Oh my flying fuck! First death? No, but I said no. I stand in the middle of my room. My mouth agape yes, I think I just experienced death. I don't know any other way to explain what happened. I think that was a random kind of panic attack, maybe? I've had one of those in my lifetime. But it wasn't really a panic attack. I don't know. I just couldn't breathe for a minute. It was very scary. And it wasn't like it was kind of out of nowhere. So I don't know if it was a panic attack and it just kind of happens. Like I wasn't panicking over anything. I was sitting at work. Anyway. Well, that was surely something. I don't know what that was. I'm going to be completely honest. Will you tell me or not? About what? Let's look for the fireflies instead. No, I don't want to say this. I want to just be like, yep, it's better to just ignore things, man. It's just better to brush past things. It seems like coming to contact with certain stuff here triggers a line of thoughts that trigger a bad chain reaction. Damn, help me instead of running your mouth. I've already had enough adventures before bed. I need to gather my thoughts quickly and go to bed. And my thoughts are hiding from me. To be honest, I have no idea where to look for them. Me neither. Oh, fuck. Why every time you stream these games, I'm tired. What's happening? Me neither. I guess we'll have to tear the whole place apart. No, and no. If I even make the smallest mess here, I'll feel bad. This place is already a goddamn mess, girl. All the things should stay in their places, that's it. Oh, you're also a bit of a hoarder. Why? No, never mind. No, not hoarder. Wow, this is like an OCD thing, again. If you're counting your steps on the way to the supermarket, then you have OCD. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. I don't, and I won't. Alright, fair enough. Alright then, so we need to find a bunch of tiny insects inside a mountain of junk without moving anything even an inch? Yeah. My oh my. I have an idea. Last time, becoming a visual novel character helped me achieve my goal. Now I want to become a click adventure game character. You know, those games have moments when you just look at different objects and something inevitably happens. It sounds so fun. And what about the things you use regularly? You freeze touch them as well? It'd make it even more interesting. This is so childish, I wouldn't say this. I want to know what's the best part? You'll be the one doing it. Oh no. Oh yes. I start panicking as soon as I get in a multiple choice situation. I'll just keep changing my mind and end up crying and running away. You want that to happen? You're such a handful, Ajna. You've already proven that you're able to make decisions. Why not continue down that road? This is like, now we're... I don't know if I want to try to go into the, like... Because I'm not a therapist. I don't know anything about other people's brains. I know enough about mine. And I'm trying to think, if this was me in this situation, what would I do? Would I try to convince myself... This is like trying to tell yourself to snap out of it, though. I feel like that just doesn't work. I'm gonna say do what you want, but also like I feel like ignoring the issue is also not really a good idea. You know what I mean? But I feel like bringing this up is she's gonna be combative. I'm just gonna do what you want. I go to the middle of the room and look around. Where would I hide if I were a tiny firefly? Ah, this is so thrilling. My heart gets warmer from that pleasant anticipation. Hey. What? Look down. I look down. After a moment, a small ball of light and a warmth crawls out from under my sweater. Wowie. Don't do that. We're not doing that. Nope. This is how you get into the you're on fire cutscene. We're not doing that. Wowie. 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 Aww. Can't wait for this to get ruined in some way. I carefully grab the firefly. It's pleasantly scorching to the touch. I put it on my shoulder. I'm sorry, little guy. Time to come home now. As if it was ignored, the firefly slowly drips up, circles around my head for a bit, and then flies into my ear with the speed of a bullet. It tickles. One down, let's look for the others. Yeah. That was pleasant. Oh, now it's a point-and-click adventure game. Okay. Great. I don't like the lack of noise. Fan? What's so funny about it? I imagine myself being a firefly that is looking straight at a giant fan. And? I'd be so jealous. The only thing preventing it from flying is a cage that's locked in. And the cable. It's like an inmate if you think about it. It's so sad. Yeah. Let's continue searching. Okay, that's the stuff she doesn't want to touch. Let's not hover over that anymore. There's the plants. Wow, there's a lot of fucking things to collect here. That's scary. There's a cupboard up here. I'm gonna tilt my head backwards and almost fall over. The closet is hanging under the ceiling, at least 300 feet off the floor. Are you joking? Even though it's my room, not everything here is for me to use. Whatever. I don't care. Yeah, I don't care at all. Like, totally. And I'm definitely not worried. Not even the littlest bit. Not even the littlest bit. Not even a smidgen of the littlest bit. Not even for 1,000%. That's how much I don't care. Hey, I'm not even done telling you how much I don't care. I don't want to say this. It's not true. From this moment on, I'm ignoring you. Oh, no, you don't. Then I go. Okay. I don't want to click this. This seems like bad, but I'm going to click it. The usual notebook pages glued to the wall with duct tape. Numbers are drawn on them. It's the only kind of impression I can take in without trouble. Dosage and side effects. Yeah. I thought you know them by heart. Yeah. This is not your handwriting, isn't it? Of course it's not. Shaky, broken lines, ugly numbers. It's not writing. It's more like claw marks. Don't forget to thank your mom. I don't need your advice. My scream makes the pages rustle restlessly. After a moment, a firefly appears from underneath one. After looking around in a businesslike manner, it takes off into a businesslike flight and ends up entering my businesslike ear. Hey, let's continue searching. Okay, we got a butterfly. It was in the pages. I'm gonna click this. Oh, you can see that. Okay, good. No, don't click that. I turned my eyes towards an inconspicuous shelf near the mirror. There was a glass with a toothbrush sitting on it, and a small towel was hanging nearby. What a wonderful sight. My fireflies are smart and good. They would never get in there. They know about personal hygiene. Okay, let's look somewhere else. You're right, man. You're right. The plants? Right, insects enjoy pollinating the flowers and stuff like that. This music is really loud. Yeah, yes. I get close to the flower shop. I sniff around. The leaves smell of dust and cardboard and death. You know these plants are long dead, right? I'm not sure a dead plant will be able to attract any insects. Well, we kind of don't have a choice here, you know. No, you're right. Let's continue searching. Why don't you just throw them out? Weren't you listening to me at all? I don't want to click the clock either. I feel like the clock's going to be, like, fucked up. Alright, let's just click the toothbrush stuff. Look at the mound of pills that makes me feel dizzy. I don't want to think about it. I don't. Oh, God. What's wrong? I almost skipped my dose again. How reckless. I could have died. Oh, okay. You already took your pills. Don't overdose. You've already fixed that. That's because you ordered me to. Things could have been much worse. Yeah. I gave a deep sigh, come closer, and extend my hand. Wow, it's warm. The moment those words leave my lips, one of the bottles overturns, pills rain down from it, and along with them. Firefly, hooray! After swinging above my head a couple of times, it finally lands on my palm. The firefly rushes up my arm, and upon reaching my shoulder, it crawls straight into my ear. My mind becomes a bit clearer. Okay, I feel like that could have ended in a very serious way. We don't want to touch the stuff over there. The bed, I don't want to hit, I kind of want to hit the clock, but I don't want to hit the clock. Okay, let's hit the clock. I like the alarm clock. Time continues its unstoppable flow. This music's good. It's so late. Are you tired? You bet I am. I let out a theatric yawn and hold my arms out to the side. 1, 2, and I raise them above my head. 3, 4. Maybe a little workout will help me freshen up. Good idea. Do you remember the exercises you've been taught? I think so. I take a hesitant stance. What was it? Heels together? Toes apart? What a ruggle with that. Countdown, 5 minutes. Fine, you have a clock right in front of you. I can't look at its hands for too long. Something on my right. I feel like they start moving in the wrong direction and disappear altogether. And then things always get messy. Last time I saw a pair of eyes on the clock face. And also, I used to hear voices back in the day. They pleaded for help, I think? What a mess. Truly a mess. It was a mess, right? A mess. Well, are you counting down? I got time. I didn't want to say that. What do you mean? I was trying to get through to you for half an hour. Huh? Forget it. Did you see the firefly? No. Let's continue searching then. I knew that wouldn't be good, man. I knew it wouldn't be good. What is this? What the heck? This is like children laughing? What am I listening to? A bit of funky ass beats. Standard horror movie stuff. I'm glad this is on your little radio here. That was fucking scary. Jesus Christ. Okay, stop. Oh my god. This is a lot more unsettling than the first one. That's the breakcore again. Is it loop now? Baseball? I think this is baseball. Good beat. Okay, that's breakaway again. Okay, we're done clicking that. I don't want to click that anymore. I look at my laptop. I haven't touched it for years, and it's covered with a layer of dust as thick as my finger. A bizarre item. I fear it. Why? It's a long and boring story. Wonderful. Tell me about it. I insist. I don't remember how it appeared in my room. One of my parents probably brought it in because they couldn't find a better place for it. And it prevented me from using it. On the other hand, it encouraged me to do so. Sure, I spent my whole days in front of the screen. Games, drawing, engineering, calculator, 3D modeling. So much fun stuff to do. You had amusing hobbies. I did before entering the web. Imagine this. You're a hamster that lives on the ground. You have everything for comfortable living. Did you imagine? As always, you're naturally respond. Okay, I spell on that. Alright, so you're a hamster that lives on the ground. You have everything for comfortable living. Yes? Wonderful. And here's the situation. You're a hamster that lives... Okay, I got it. Do you want to talk about something else? You want to know what? I know this happened in the last game, and I should have really talked about it. I also kind of have these kind of moments where I just loop. It's nowhere near as bad as this, I'm going to be completely honest, but I have had like thought chains that just kind of go over and over and over and over again. And they kind of go back and forth. And I do, like, I like, this is kind of like how I would talk to myself right now to snap myself out of it. Really weird to be playing this. Fine. Suddenly, a firefly crawls out of the laptop's vent grill. I reach for it, it gets atop my palm, blinking all the while. He's trying to say something. I can see that myself, if only I knew what. Looks like a cipher, don't you want to crack it? Fuck! What? I changed my mind. I have absolutely no desire to find out what it wants to say. The firefly stops glowing for a moment after that. Then it starts glowing again, as if coming back to its senses. For some time, it thinks about the further course of actions and flies and dashes into my ear. Let's continue searching. Oh, okay, I can now finish searching. I don't think I do want to. There's a lot of stuff here that I want to keep clicking. What's this? I look up towards a very high place under my ceiling. I can hear a countless number of small legs marching inside the AC unit. Oh well, what happened? Fireflies can't be friends with cockroaches. We better look somewhere else. Why would cockroaches be there? Have you forgotten? They were the one who told me to think of my thoughts as cockroaches. Yes, but to be hit hard like afterwards, but cockroaches appear just like that. So they occupy this place. Do you understand now? I do. I clicked this and nothing happened. Some good 8-bit tunes, you know? Oh, and then the existential, you know, sound of the void, right? Yeah, of course. Beautiful. Beautiful, yeah. Glad those are right next to each other. Ah, and then you alt-tabbed your... Oh, my Gmod crashed. This is actually a song, though. Trouble Dingle's better. And Meat Factory's better, actually. Don't like that. This got me looking over my shoulder. This is very orchestral, I think. More Screams of the Damned. Okay, let's just click the backpack. Look down, my school bag, worn down and silly. It is almost screaming of its own uselessness. From another angle, it looks like a full belly. Its contents are also regurgitating, decomposing, and turning into a thick, mushy substance. What a cool image. I need to remember this. What? Totally not cool senses. I'll just say totally not. Tell me what's inside your bag instead. Nothing special, mostly just all sorts of books. Taking all the pens and notebooks out of there, and I'm not interested in anything else. You used to go to school, didn't you? Yeah, I did. I had a blast all the way. Are you sure you understood my question? Do you think everything in my life should be doom and gloom? Well, you're wrong. Alright. What did you like the most there? Well, the rooms were really bright, not like at home. That's it? Don't rush me, let me remember. Oh, the beds were also soft, and the food was nice. By the way, I attended all the classes. The others always skipped it. I thought I got told off so hard. Is that supposed to be like a thing where she was in, you know, different classes? Or, you know, because I don't know, this seems like a... You never graduated though. Oh, this game's hitting a little too close to home now. Yeah. Do you remember last day there? I remember my last day. April, I want to say 8th, 2020. And we were told, one of the last things I remember hearing from my teacher was, hey, you guys, you might think this is a good break, but you know, it's probably gonna be a bigger thing. It's gonna be a pretty serious thing. And that was right before the quarantines happened, and I never saw anyone in my class again. So, anyway, do you remember your last day there? It was a normal day. Dad picked me up earlier than usual. He told me that I'm already too old for the school curriculum. I also realized that some time ago the tasks were too easy. So this is when your dad was alive? You got took out of school? I don't want to like be like, oh, when did the trauma start, right? But like, I figured a lot of this mental stuff happened probably after you claimed you saw your dad's fucking pieced up body after he jumped off, I'm assuming, that balcony or a balcony. I also realized that something ago the tests were too easy. Then we got into the car and went home. Mom greeted us there, we had dinner, and went to our rooms. And what happened then? I don't remember. And does it even matter? I'm gonna ask to tell me about it again. I'm curious. Is your memory that bad? Please. Oh, fine. That day, Dad picked me up from school earlier, explaining to me that I need to grow up. It's not like I completely grasped what he meant. Either way, I didn't resist. We got into the car and went home. I'm greeted us, we had dinner again, and I went to our separate rooms. Satisfied? I'm gonna keep asking about it because I think you're sugarcoating it. Dad dragged me out of the school building while I was scratching and biting the teachers into the fear that seemed as ordinary. Who knows what the little brat had done. But he pushed me into the car and we drove home in complete silence. I'm greeted us there. We had dinner together and went to our separate rooms. Please, let's not discuss this further. Okay, now I feel mean. But I was genuinely curious. Because it did sound like you were sugarcoating stuff. Now you'll tell me again. Dad bought milk on our way home. Again. I hate milk so much. Mom was not home. Again. I hate Mom so much. What happened next? Suddenly I feel someone's eyes on my back, knowing that these moments should ever be ignored. I turn around. But there's nothing there. What happened next? You're annoying. Try figuring this one out. Everything that happened next happened after something that led to everything that happened after what had happened. I look at my bag again, light pouring into the room. Through the window glints on the metal parts, and there's also a shadow underneath it, which means it's real. Whatever, I don't care anyway. I almost end up kicking the bag in a fit of sudden anger, but I managed to stop myself in the nick of time. If I move it even an inch, the whole picture will collapse and I'll go blind. It has already happened countless times. What do you mean you'll go blind? I spent months remembering the location of every item in my room. That's why I could see them so clearly and vividly. You won't get it. Look at your feet. I look down and see that small insect is crawling towards me from my bag. It's barely glowing and it can't even fly. I guess this firefly is really tired. I bend down to pick it up. The firefly starts glowing brightly. As soon as I touch it, it flies up. There you go, boy. Good job. After doing a victory lap around the room, it flies towards me with high speed. I shut my eyes, anticipating the firefly to enter my ear. That's exactly what happens. After it gets inside, it buzzes for a little while and then goes silent. This one's kind of sad. I wonder why. Doesn't matter. What matters is that it's no longer alone. Sure, let's continue searching. Okay. So, they got dragged out of school. What I'm assuming is she got dragged out of school by, I'm assuming it sounds to be like an abusive father. Or, again, this is just another misremembering. But as far as how much we know about her father, that's about it. I'm going to go with the father being somewhat abusive, potentially. And the mother being, it seemed, negligent. Because she wasn't home at the time. The father buying milk on the way home. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to make of that. I'm gonna be completely honest. What about the stuff on the wall? And what are those? Ah, those. Those are the photos of my best memories. Oh, but they're blank. I shadowed them so intensely that I burned them in with my eyes. Now they're just covering the cracks in the walls. Tracks. Forget. We're continuing the search for what? Okay, we are. Another radio. By the way, I do want to try clicking that at some point. I am gonna click it. This game is really something. Okay. There's a little book. I keep hovering over that and it fucking scares the shit out of me. I never clicked this. I never clicked the light bulbs. Click the light bulbs. Are you serious? Oh, are you serious? What's wrong? Just think about it. Why would fireflies be attracted to light? I think they're quite self-sufficient already in that regard. Well, only if they purposely want to lower their self-esteem. Fair point. It's not easy to get out of here. What? I don't know what that means. What is this? Oh, is this a vent? It's not easy to get out of here? I'm assuming this is a vent. But the door to the balcony is right there, so I don't really know. But this can't be a vent, because it's not, I mean, unless it's going to a venting system outside, I guess it could lead outside. That'd be a way of trying to run. Oh, that's sad. Alright, I don't want to think about that. Click the book. This is my sketchbook. Half its pages are blank, which means it'll still be good for a couple of years. You draw that rarely? Why? Isn't that obvious? If I run out of pages, I'll have to buy a new sketchbook. I can't get to the stationery store on foot. I'll have to take the bus. You even realize what kind of nightmare that can turn into? I don't know the situation with your mother, but I'm gonna say that maybe you can ask your mom to buy you a notebook. Buy what? Ask her. Can you inform coherent sentences? Don't play dumb. Ask your mom to buy you a notebook instead. You want me to perform a string of actions, but you're also telling me to do one instead of another? And how do I decide which action to take? You're so dyslexic. Are you talking to me or are you talking to yourself? Because it seems like you're talking to yourself. Man, you're a tough case. You lack empathy. Is that my fault? I don't lack empathy. Wait! I go into the sketchbook, stepping over the wires, the sleeping bag, the cracks in the laminate, and the window's reflection. The sketchbook is lying on the stool. From my height, it seems like only the stool is missing 2 legs. I squat and look again, all the legs are in place. Will I be able to think of an interesting allegory? Oh, let's not go there. I stand up and study the sketchbook from inches away. Its pages are pure white. The last drawing is buried on the previous page, the way it should be. Too bad, I'd love to see it. Maybe next time. A sudden gust of chilly wind breaks into the room and makes the pages rustle. Oh no. I shut my eyes. A distinctive sound of pages turning echoes with a headache in my head. I know what's going to happen. The rustling has stopped, even though the wind is still howling from every direction. It can only mean one thing: the notebook is open on the first page. If I wait a little longer, the wind will close it. I won't have to look, even if I wait a little longer. If I wait... Open your eyes. No. It's okay. Just do it. No way. I know you're lying. Calm down. No. Calm down. No. Calm down. No. No. Fine. I open my eyes with utmost caution. The notebook's still open in the middle. No drawings, nothing. The pages are still pure white. Did I imagine? I don't know. Did you? You're the smart one here. You tell me. Next time, don't close your eyes. What did you... I didn't finish speaking because the pages started moving again. Don't close your eyes. Don't make me do it. I'm scared. Trust me. Dark thing glows out, and the pages lift up. I can almost see the outlines of drawings on previous pages. No way. Everything that is in the past should stay in the past. You couldn't convince me. That's it. I'm closing my eyes. Look there. Barely visible light seeps through the pages. With every new gust, it becomes brighter and brighter. A firefly. The wind immediately stops. For a moment, the world sinks into perfect silence, but only for a moment. The buzz that has always been haunting me fills the surroundings, but it doesn't matter now. Goodness gracious, little boy, you made me so scared. The firefly blinks, flies in, and enters my ear, buzzing loudly all the way. I spend some time looking for the perfect spot in my head, but then it buzzing dies down. Phew. Are you okay? Running short of time, so let's continue searching. I don't want to accidentally hit finish searching here. Oh, man. Okay, so we have the cabinet, the umbrella, the bed, the trash can, and then of course all the stuff. Which, is that milk? I just realized? Those are a bunch of cartons of milk, huh? The umbrella emanates a fake sense of coolness. No wonder it's the only thing that defends me against the thunderclouds that gather under my ceiling. Such a blessing that I could do it without my help. Still, a firefly won't hide in a place like that. It will catch a cold and be unable to fly. You don't want to check it? Oh yeah, I'm sure we won't find anything there. Okay. Whatever you say. I doubt it. All the compartments are locked. By the way, I gotta say, this game's soundtrack is very good and unsettling. What if? Who knows what I'll end up imagining? That's 100% true. That's a good thing you stopped at yourself. I get close to the waste bin and look inside it with curiosity. Pill packaging, notebook pages, and other garbage. Boring. There's nothing here. Indeed, no self-respecting firefly would hide in the heap of garbage. Can't disagree with you here. I think that's true. I don't want to click that yet. Okay, is that everything? Other than the 3 radios that do nothing, except play incredibly ominous music. This is my sleeping bag. It's soft and warm. I'm sure that no living creature would be able to resist the temptation to spend a minute or two aside. You don't have a bed? They want to dig deep into it with a couple of favorite items. Close their eyes and then... Hey, did you fall asleep? Huh? I gently slap my cheeks to return myself to senses. It's already way past midnight. Usually I'd be sleeping like a log at this time, but right now I can't. Let's continue. Hey, maybe we'll find something inside. I thought someone had a feature putting to sleep. Quite the contrary, they always go into insomnia, just like tonight. What? I said, here is meaningless. Okay. No, that makes sense. Okay, I'm gonna click this now, and I'm assuming something spooky is gonna happen and fucking scare me, so... Okay, I can't click it. It just makes a noise when I hover over it. I can't click it. You can hear me clicking very loudly. Okay, that's good. Okay. That was funny. Alright, anyway. Finish searching. Seems like we searched everywhere. We found every firefly. We found all the fireflies. Amazing. I guess... I managed to gather my thoughts, but something still worries me. On the other hand, I wasn't supposed to be happy anyway. Why not? If I lose something and then find it, it's just going back to the starting point. No changes at all. A zero sum. And happiness is always about being positive, right? That is a very good logical argument. I can't argue with that. I'm going to take a drink. That's a good argument, but like, you're like looking at it, but like it's black and white. You shouldn't think too much. It hurts you. I want to sleep. How about you get some fresh air before sleeping? What do you mean? We'll go to the balcony, breathe in some air. Oh fuck. Somehow those words triggered a panic attack in me. I subconsciously step away from the balcony. I don't think it's a good idea. Why? This may sound silly, but I feel like someone is watching me. I don't want to test that theory. So let's just take it. Yeah. What are you going to do? What's with this silly question? I'm going to sleep, of course. Hoping that tomorrow will only come after a year or a decade. Imagining myself to be outside of my mortar shell, but at the same time still being me. Ridiculous, like milk outside a bag of milk. That's the name of the game. And yet, you don't have to talk out loud for me to understand that you're worried about me. I know that already. I also know that our time is running short. You won't take another pill. Of course not. In fact, I won't take it tomorrow either. Or the day after tomorrow. Never ever. That's a goodbye then? No. I have one more small favor to ask. A really, really small one. Please don't be stupid. What is it? I've lived that way too much today. A lot of stuff I want to forget forever. I don't blame you, but was it really necessary? You'll see tomorrow. No, I wouldn't be able to sleep like this. Fine, what's the favor? I nervously stretch my wrists and bite on my lower lip. Wait a minute, you're afraid to tell me? Yes. Also scared that something bad might happen if I tell you. Also scared that when something bad happens, something way worse will happen. Stop, I get it already. Still, I won't leave you alone until you tell me. Bully. No, you. What is this dynamic? Oh god. Crawling in my sleeping bag, the lower part of the room is very cold. I hurried around myself in blankets even though the electric heater is working hard to keep me warm. I'm sad because the dreams just won't come anymore. You won't believe me if I tell you how I dealt with it at first. What's up? I know, it was a joke. Well anyway, I washed my face, brushed my teeth, lied down, and started imagining that I'm watching a movie. I didn't sleep at all, of course. I always look sleepy in the morning. After a week of insomnia, how the fuck did I read it like that? After a week of insomnia, I started feeling weird and seeing things. Letters floating in the air, strange silhouettes that appeared in the most unexpected of places, bulging eyes with trembling, pale pupils. It was scary, you know. Then one day I almost died. I just collapsed in the middle of the room. I couldn't move for a while. And the silhouettes, letters, and eyes were hanging over me and hissing. It was horrible. And well-deserved, I guess? Felt like I was caught on the biggest lie in the world. Yes, it felt exactly like that. After that, I stopped. The silhouettes, letters, and eyes did. I guess they like this place. They just follow in my wake, peek at me, and I'm always scared of it. I can't even argue with it. But today, well, I still feel the same. Of course, they're still listening, you know. Use your hands. Alright. But chaotically whirling my fingers with enthusiasm, confronting topics. Want me to tell you a bedtime story? Shh. You're trying so hard. Once you get it, they'll hear you. Relax, nobody can hear you. So what do you say? I'd be happy to, but I have no idea how to tell them. Oh, it's incredibly easy. Talk about something without stopping. Sounds silly. But it's not. And meaningless. You don't know what you're talking about. I know enough to realize that we'll just end up wasting time. Let's focus on something actually important. No, I want to let me tell her a bedtime story. Boring. Fine. Close your eyes. Oh, fuck. You won't get it. You're not even trying. Oh, fuck. Oh, whoa! It's like the first game! I woke up on a wooden bench. In front of me lies a narrow, dimly lit alley, an awfully familiar look. Where could I have seen it? Finally. I hear a voice coming from the side. I turn around and see a boy with a weird expression on his face. You're late. Who are you? The boy blinks in bewilderment. We're not going anywhere like this. Try again. And he takes a very deep breath. You are late. I stare at him confused. He stares back also confused. Sorry? The boy nods, satisfied. See? Much better. Do you have a name? My name's Triska. I get the bright evaluating look. He's so young, yet already coming at me with questions like that. None of your business. And besides, not even tell me what I'm doing here. Hey, that's rude. It's not like there's somebody else here besides me. They told you anything? I know all there is to know, for one. What is this music? About what? You're obligated to escort me to the store. Triska says that and strikes a victory pose. No way I'm doing it. You do understand that refusal is futile. Well, aren't you full of yourself? I'm I'm serious. I'm not the one who decided that. Do you think I'm delighted with your company? He's weird, constantly shifting between happiness, sadness, loudness, silence. He's a wacko, and his name is stupid. Are we going or what? You can go, and I need to think. I'd be happy to, but I don't know the way. Trishka puts on a cunning smile. I bite my lower lip in frustration. I'll be honest with you, I don't like you. He simply burst out laughing in reply. I do like you, though. Then he grabs my hand without hesitation. I don't even have time to retort. Lead the way. Our trip to the store went fine, if not for the fact that Trishka was walking way faster than me. On the other hand, at times he stopped abruptly and went backwards, studying the ground underneath his feet. In the end, the trip took a lot longer than it should. I've reached the store doors greeted by a sign. We're closing in 20 minutes. Who had the bright idea to indicate the working hours in this way? They probably have special staff for this, someone who runs to change the sign every 5 minutes. It's convenient. Are you joking? Yeah. You're so annoying. It's much better than being bored. How old are you, by the way? None of your business. What the hell's up with this guy, yo? And what's your name? None of your business. I was ready to slap the living hell out of the brat, but a scary-looking man suddenly appeared behind the glass. He's holding a hardware sign that says we're closing in 15 minutes. Let's go. What are you waiting for? Huh? Oh, yeah. This is very strange. Oh, here we're back. After another round of going across the long row of camp products, we realized that we were lost. I can't believe you don't know where they sell milk. Maybe we should ask somebody for directions. Sure. Ah! Fuck! Hey, wait up! Trishka lets go of my hand and walks confidently towards one of the few store's customers. A person who's standing with their back to us, studying something on the shelf. Hello, can I can't hear neither the second part of his question nor the reply he gets, but my good-for-nothing friend freezes in place, looking the customer in the eye. I heard toward him. Is he yours? What kind of question is that? The customer talks to me. He speaks with disgust while wearing a scornful expression. If he's yours, please get him away from me. Yes, I'm sorry. I grab Trishka's hand and lead him away. He's still looking at the customer. His mouth ajar and eyes popped. He's also shaking. Only when we turn around the corner, Trishka calms down. What was that? I got so scared, he said, what? No, not again. Suddenly, Trishka starts screaming like crazy. I cover his mouth with my hand. His face is burning. He's crying. Can you act normal? You don't understand. Of course I don't. I don't understand anything. Annoying other people is still wrong, though. This is something you don't understand, it seems. You're mean, Sniff. Who, me? Trishka pushes me away and runs off. Drat. At the edge of my vision, I see the store staff hanging a new sign on the door. I don't like the signs. There you are. I meet Trishka at the cash register. Before that, I managed to visit the milk department after finding out where it was. Hey, you move! I hear an angry voice coming from the other side of a long queue that has formed up for Trishka. I squeeze through. What happened? The boy doesn't respond. He just looks at his feet and stiffs. The cashier towers over. There's a bag of milk lying between them. Is he yours? Yes? Just leave him home next time. People in the queue nod in agreement. Pay for the goods, please. Yes, of course. And the waiting fee. What? You heard me. I did, but that's unheard of. Trishka starts giggling all of a sudden. And with the fact that your son is a... Whoa! Whoa! I'm not saying that word. And the fact that your son is a... Oh my god, too. Okay, I was going to mention the parallel here. That snapped me out of... Wow. Eek. I imagine this is supposed to be... She is... Like, there's a parallel to a situation she had with her father after getting the milk, quote unquote. Which I don't know what I'm saying. It was probably the actor probably get milk. Anyway, but you heard me. You know what? In a fit of rage, I throw a banknote to the cashier, a much higher value than needed, even counting in all stupid fees. I grab a bag of milk and turn around on my heels. We're leaving, Trishka. He spent the whole trip back in silence. At some point, we end up turning right toward the gas station. There, Trishka finally breaks the silence. Do you like ice cream? No. Okay. I look at the boy's face. A light flickers in his eyes for a brief moment and then goes out. You know? He turns away from the path and walks straight towards the highway with determination. I stare at his back confused. Stop him! He's gonna kill himself! It seems like you're not helping me at all. A new playful light flickers in Trusco's eyes. What in the hell? This animation is great, by the way. I did not think this game would be so animated. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't expect the animation segments at all. That was the game. Milk outside a bag of milk outside a bag of milk. Wow. Yeah. That was very good. I was expecting more horror stuff. I'm kind of glad we didn't get there. Because I was scared. The game had a really good vibe. I just want her to be happy. That's so fucked up. But I think I get the whole thing of, you know, Visual's Ghost Funeral. I don't know who that is, but the visuals were great. The animation was great. The dithering was awesome. Animation. Alina Chrome, Clemetta Tista. Alina Chrome. I gotta find out who those people are. Music and sound design. The music and sound. Well, I can see why a lot of people worked on the music and sound design. That music and sound design was very good. Was very good. I'm really hoping this game, for the author's sake, was not created out of inspiration taken from the author's life. But I think this is the kind of game where that has to be the case. Very good. A very good experience. Very surreal. Kind of weirdly, getting a weird glimpse, a very realistic glimpse into a lot of mental illnesses. It's pretty good. I didn't save it all. I don't care. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna quit. Yeah. 60 minutes. Yeah. So there is 6 other achievements. I wonder if this is like a replay thing. Yeah. Apparently, okay, this is again one of those games where I'm sorry, I'm just reading through like the guides and stuff because I always like doing that after a game. There's a lot more to this game. As much as I want to look at, or as much as I want to go get all these other achievements, it's 10. I'm kind of out of time, but I did want to look at 2 other games as well. I don't know if I'm going to now. I don't know. I did have these 2 games, but I'm gonna be honest. That game was very serious, and I kind of don't want to undermine it by just moving along quickly. Very, very, very cool and good experience. That was a very good game. Yeah, it was just sad, really, but I hope to dear God things get better. It seems like there's another game being made by the same developer. called 1,000 The All Mother's Embrace. It looks a lot different. Oh, text message. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. I'm going to add that to my wish list. This was an incredibly good game. Right now it's on sale for $2. This game hit crazy hard. Very good. Yeah, that was just, I just wrote in my Steam review, but an incredibly strange and thoughtful experience. Very psychedelic, very cool. The sound design, the art, everything was very good. Same with the game before it. It seems very clear, kind of what it was. And seeing apparently everyone's calling this the girl Milk Chan, which I guess, but yeah. Very good game. I might, if anything, on my own, maybe try to go for the other stuff, because like I said, there's 6 other achievements, and apparently a different ending. But again, very good game now. Both those games were very good, very serious. I don't really know what to say, because I really did like them a lot. But yeah. Also, some of these cards are fucking crazy. The art's really good. Are you kidding me? Okay. Alright, whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna be going now. I can't think of anything else to say about that game. It was very weird. One of the weirder things. One of the weirder games I've played, but like you know, one of the top reviews said it was weirdly comforting. It was very strangely comforting. There was a couple of genuinely scary moments, but some stuff I could relate to, some stuff I just couldn't. Yeah, I really did like that. It was a very, very good game. All right. Anyway, goodbye.